Rare.
I think he set up camp and waited all night just to tell you some jokes. So please, give him all your love. Give it up for Brian Erlenbaugh!
Hey guys, so I had to take a month off, mainly because I was not doing well, and I needed some time to get my shit in order. But the other part was my fiance was coming in from England, and I hadn't seen her in 2 years, so I was like, I can't risk getting sick right now. Like, I made it 2 years without getting sick. This would be a terrible time to get sick. But I figured out with being with her for the amount of time I was, we spent 2 years on the phone, video chat. She hasn't changed. She can just talk. She doesn't stop talking. Middle of movies, she probably talked through my sleep. I didn't know I was sleeping, but she threatened me because I snored. I didn't know I snored. I didn't know I snorted anyway. So she comes out like second day. She's like, hey, so you have this horrible problem of snoring and it kept me awake. I was like, I can't help that. She goes, no, you're going to take this nasal spray. I was like, first of all, where did you get this nasal spray from? Because this wasn't in your bag earlier. I don't know where you got it from. And secondly, where was this when I was back in my drug days when cocaine was awesome and it cleared my sinuses? I don't know what happened because I didn't get that information. But because of her, that I am now realizing how much I'm falling apart. So like a week before I saw her, I went and got my spine adjusted. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever got your spine adjusted, but I paid an adult man, bigger than, he was probably about this tall, skinny, but he was, this tall. I paid this man to twist me into weird positions and push me around so I could walk correctly for like a couple days. That's not how that's supposed to go. Usually when you pay an adult person to twist you around in weird ways, you're doing it so that you don't walk correctly for a few days. So I figured out a couple things, like, one, I have plantar fasciitis, which if you don't know, that's Latin for you can't fucking walk right anymore because you wore skate shoes for too long. I wear compression gloves to bed because at 33 have arthritis. Thanks, Dad. I think it's osteoarthritis. It's the one that's hereditary. I take 2 pills twice a day to go to bed, and then on top of it, my body just said, go fuck yourself. It doesn't give a shit anymore. It's like, hey, you need to wear a knee brace. For which knee? We don't know which is the good one anymore. And then, on top of all of this, I've realized how much I hate things. Like, I hate money, and mainly because I don't have any money. But the other reason I hate money is because our government doesn't have any fucking money anymore. Like, how is our government it's like $20 trillion in debt, something like that. How? I get 12 cents in debt, and my bank sends me a text message with a ransom note. Like, hey, you're 12 cents in debt. You have 24 hours to give us 12 cents, or it's going to be $40.12. So, I'm 12 cents negative, and now you're going to take 4,000 more cents that I don't have? I want to know, like, how did our government, who was balancing the checkbook on that one? Because 20 trillion, you'd think they'd have a better, like, you think they'd have a better, what's it called? Oh, yeah. Overdraft protection. Overdraft protection of, like, hey, you're 5 million negative, just so you know, we need to do something about it. Your cards are not going to work and your checks are going to bounce now. So you need to work on that one. And because of that, I know I'm like, hey, I'm 12 cents negative. You know what? I got a $50 overdraft fee. You guys are going to send me a letter in 3 days saying that I can't spend any more money. Guess what? You're going to take that other $50 that I'm supposed to owe you. You'll take that and add it onto my overdraft fees. Can't do anything more about it. Why are we not doing more about that with our government's money? Like, don't you have a rainy day fund? Like, we should have a rainy day fund because it's been fucking pouring for 18 months. What else do I got here? Sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've been back. Also, hey ladies, can you stop sending us text messages that say, hey, can I ask you a question, and not replying back for 30 minutes? Because that's fucking terrifying for anyone who has anxiety. Like, hey, can I ask you a question? Yeah, honey, what do you want? Hey, what's the question? My anxiety's through the roof. This would be really great if you answered back. Hey, did you know about Teresa from my job and her and this thing? No, I didn't. And you definitely didn't. Did you know I love you? No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did at all because you just sent me through that. Don't give a shit anymore. Whatever your story was, sucked. All right, guys, I'm sorry. That's all I have left.
Keep that shit going for Brian Erlenmeyer, everybody! He's getting a little political tonight. If